fact that our families are broken. We need to take a serious look at the fact that in the streets we got young brothers shooting and killing each other right here in the city of Waterloo. We need to take a serious look that there's a lot of hopelessness. A lot of hopelessness among young brothers. It's not that we all bad or that's who we are by nature, but circumstances have caused young brothers to not love themselves. Circumstances have caused young brothers and sisters not to love or to know themselves. So the condition of the black family is in peril. You can just ride up the street right here in any day of the week right here in Waterloo Island. We can't put our hands over our eyes and our fingers in our ear and ignore the reality that we're in trouble. You can go on Facebook today, right now, and you will find somebody talking about somebody. You can go to Twitter and you can find somebody in the black community, in the community as a whole, talking about somebody, berating, putting each other down, looking for the worst in each other. And that is because we have been systematically programmed to hate ourselves. We have been systematically programmed and socially engineered to hate anything that has anything to do with us. That's why it's so easy for us to kill one another. That's why it's so easy for us to misuse and abuse our women. That's why it's so easy for us to abandon the responsibility of our children. All of these things are things that are not the natural behavior of any human being. And it's certainly not the natural behavior of black men and women by nature, or people in general. So it's important that we understand that there is a wicked system in place that works to keep us ignorant like this. I know you like basketball wives. I said, I know you like basketball wives, housewives of Atlanta. I know you watching all of these kind of programs, but that's a part of a social engineering cycle that keeps you acting other than yourself. It causes young girls to act other than themselves. So you emulating and imitating what you're seeing on TV. So you have life imitating art. When at best it should be art imitating life. That's a bad condition to be in. So I know, brothers and sisters, I know some of you not really listening. And I talk, but I don't want to waste no words here. Because you got to know that we are not going to be able to continue on the path that we're on. The society will not be able to continue on the path that it is on. And if you know anything about God and the fact that there is a true and living God, he's not going to continue to allow life to carry out in the way that it is being carried out. We can't stay on Facebook twerking, backing it up. We can't be out, just gotta keep it real. You think that's what God intended, and then on Sunday, we back in church, holier than thou. We can't be out slandering and defaming one another, looking for the worst and think that that's pleasing to God and that will bring about a healing in the family. That is what's caused the family to be at odds. That's why family members don't talk to each other, don't communicate, don't know how to get along. It's because our mouths are being used as weapons of mass destruction to destroy our community, to destroy our family unit. It's important for us to know that we're living in a time of judgment. I gotta say this, and then I'll be out of here. Whether you hear it or don't hear it, you're gonna hear it somewhere. You're gonna hear it in the thunder in a minute. You're gonna hear it in the rain. You're gonna hear it in the economy. If you don't hear it from me, you're gonna hear it in a minute. You're hearing it with the wars that's breaking out in Israel while we twerking and backing it up. You're gonna hear it with the wars breaking out in Iraq while you twerking and backing it up, and you find something more important than we coming together as a community and addressing the critical issues within our own community. What's going to happen when they shut down Hy-Vee? What you going to eat? What's going to happen when they close Walmart? When they close the shopping malls? The teacher that I follow said every factory in the wheel of them, every wheel in the factory of America is going to come to a complete halt. What are we going to do at that point? Are you going to wait for Obama to bail you out? Well, our dear brother Obama is only going to be in office for a couple of more years. What you going to do when Obama's not in office? The same thing we're doing with Obama in office. And that's absolutely nothing. It takes us to get up out of these positions of being inactive in our community, pooling our resources, and working together to extract the best in us. Then we start to build a future for ourselves. Don't talk God and Jesus and do nothing. Jesus is not a word that causes you to stand still or just wave in the church or listen to a little music. When you use the name Jesus, there should be an activity that follows, and that activity should help you bring out from the impossible or impossibility the possible. That's why you have it there in the scripture, I can do all things. Well, is that powerful enough for us to go out here and stop the killing? Is it powerful enough for us to go out here and stop children being put in positions of danger by the young brothers riding up the street shooting in houses right here in this community? I say on my show, go out in the field and shoot at each other if you want to shoot, but you're shooting in front of little babies.
Go to the army.
Is there enough faith in our belief that will allow us the power to stop the killing, stop the hating that's going on in Waterloo, Iowa? I say this every year, and I want to make sure I say it again.
Say it again.
This city is suffering from a cancer, and that cancer is right here, your mouth. The way that we use our mouth to tear each other down. This is a beautiful community, and we got some powerful people, powerful young people in the community. But we got to breathe inspiration as opposed to breathing out venom and hatred and looking for the fault, looking for some negative in your brother or your sister, as opposed to looking for the best in your brother and your sister. Why don't you try that? And as I close, because I want to make sure I make this point, that we are not on our way to judgment. We are living in the judgment. Make no mistake about it. That's my duty. So I'm not here to tickle your ear. But I'm going to tell you, we're living in the hour of judgment. You ain't got to wait no whole bunch of time. And when the word Jesus is coming back, and all of the evangelical voices that have been shouting for decades, this is the hour of judgment. And if you keep looking where the book say the blood would be up to the horse's bridle, you can see the stage being set for that as we speak. So I love my community, as Sister said. And as one who loves you, I have a duty to warn you. It ain't no white man or nobody outside of God that we need to get our act together for. That's what we need to do. This madness that we have going on in our community has to end. Because it's not healing the family, it's killing the family. It's destroying the community. It's destroying the future generation. The unborn children are being poisoned because you rather go back it up in the club. You rather go bust on somebody. You rather go and hate on somebody on Facebook and break each other down with words and kill each other with your mouth than to lift your brother or sister up with words of encouragement. As I close, I know I closed about twice. We're gonna try to make this the official close. But one thing that I want to say, don't turn no music on me. Please don't. I know they do that. What they do on their comedy game. Don't, you know, this ain't no commercial break going on. I'm almost done. Listen, because I want to make a very important statement here. As I said, we're in the time of judgment, but there are actions that we can take. And one of the things that we can start doing is educating ourselves and educating our children. You young sisters that are mothers in this community, you don't got to sit around and wait on no man to come and do nothing. If there ain't one there, don't trip. Pick up a book. Pick up a book written by great men and read to your children. Read to them the great history of who we are. That's what I've done. I'm still doing it. I ain't perfect, but I'm on the path. Because I'm looking at those greater than myself and learning from those. If you believe in Jesus, well, why? Because he's an example for us. You believe it, you're a Muslim in Muhammad. Why? Because they're examples for us. You take the best of their virtues and behaviors and you carry them into practice. We got to change this community. It's a beautiful community. I love Waterloo. I don't got no hate for my city. And I know sometimes we disgusted and discouraged by what goes on here. But you know, you got brothers like Mike Robinson. You got Reverend Belinda. You got Minister Goodson and others. I may not mention all of them, but they are here and they're dedicated. This kind of activity is a dedication and a service that's moving toward the kind of environment that we need to have in this community. Look at the babies. Just look at the babies when you get a chance. Then when you get home, look at your own babies. And make your mind up that we need to do something different in our community. Again, I thank you, brother. May God bless us. May God bless Waterloo, Iowa. Bless us to stand up and be great. Waterloo means the place where the water is. And water, from all life, from water comes all life. No life comes unless it comes out of water. So although it's dark and murky, we can put a nice purification machine on this bad boy, and we can have some fresh water to drink from, and we can give birth to some beautiful life. May God bless you, keep you. Thank you very much for listening. Assalamu alaikum.